Hello friends, Miss Natalie here. Today I'm going to show you how to transfer your sketch onto your clay for the relief sculpture assignment. I've got my drawing down on my clay and I am going to use my pencil to poke holes through the drawing into the clay. I'm basically making a dot to dot line uh, drawing in my clay so I can follow these holes to make the basic shapes of my uh, piece. And I might want some holes just to remind myself where some lines go. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to connect the dots. Connect the dots for the basic lines of my sculpture, where the basic bits of it go. And of course, I should probably wait until I have done all of the dots to connect the lines because it's hard to get back to the exact same spot once you lift it up. So there's something to learn from me. Uh, don't lift it up until you've got all the dots in, and don't make your dots so close together that they will cut your piece, if that makes sense. I am going to later regret all the dots that I put in for this flower because it's like next to impossible to connect, and it's really not that important because I kind of freehand the flower. But once I've got my dots in and I've got dots to show where my table is, I'm going to peel off my paper, set it to the side, and connect my dots. And I'm going to look at my drawing so I know that I'm doing a pretty good job of replicating the elements, well, not elements, the parts of my drawing that are important onto that relief sculpture. And I'm carving in, but these aren't going to be sunken relief parts. I'm just showing myself where the where I'm going to be putting more clay on to build up. Some parts I will probably be carving into, but most parts I'm going to be building up and trying to figure out that flower now. As I said, I kind of regret it because it's a mess. It's all over the place and I cannot follow it. So don't worry about the flower. If you are following this tutorial, you can just leave the flower out and you can follow the next part of the tutorial on how to create the flower. Because I figured out a way to create a flower that doesn't need a line drawing on it to know exactly where it goes. As long as you have a sense of where the flower is gonna be, then you can make the flower next time. So that is my sketch transferred on to my piece that's flattened. I've got my extra clay to add, and